Hey YouTube, it's Mike from Overland USA. Welcome back. I'm in the Marengo Ridge Conservation Area in the Thomas Woods Campground, and the weather's beautiful. It's starting to get cool, which means there's a lot less people out here. People don't really like to be even the slightest bit uncomfortable, but there are no bugs and there's no people. It's nice. It's really nice. I'd like to talk about camping etiquette, manners, consideration, having consideration for others, because I had an experience last week, well, several, and I believe that it's really important that you take into consideration, first of all, your environment, where you're camping at, and second of all, the people around you. They're out there trying to have a good time, and you don't have any special rights or privileges that put you above the needs and of others. We're all in this together. We're all out here camping, and we should be considerate of other people. So I'm going to get on to this experience. Well, I was at Blackwell Horse Camp down in the Hoosier National Forest in Indiana, and it's a large facility. It's open and it's huge. I mean, you could fit 10 football fields in there. It's really big. And there were some other campers, and everybody was spaced out. I picked a spot that I believe put me away from others, and set up my tent, my trailer, and settled in for the night. I'm only staying there the one night. But just before dark, this fella pulls in a Class C. And for those of you who don't know what a Class C is, it's a van front with a camper on the back. And he pulls in this Class C, basically parked pretty much right on top of me, 20 feet away at least. And got out the driver's side, walked around to the camper door, climbed in, and turned on his generator. And that son of a bitch left that freaking generator on all night long. As far as I'm concerned, that's incredibly rude and inconsiderate, and it's in the violation of most campground rules, because most campgrounds, whether it's a Forest Service campground or it's a private campground, most of them have a rule of quiet time at 10 o'clock. Now, at first, I thought, well, maybe this fella needs it for a medical purpose, like he needs to run a CPAP machine or something like that, but if you can afford a Class C camper, you can afford a freaking solar battery that can run your goddamn freaking CPAP machine. If that was the case, you don't need to run the generator all night long. Now, those campers, the heat runs off the propane, the refrigerator runs off the propane, pretty much everything runs off the propane. Now, I can't think of a single reason, a legitimate reason, why that guy needed to run the camper generator all night long. And that was just freaking rude and inconsiderate. Well, to put the icing on the cake, at about 5 o'clock in the morning, he freaking turns the generator off. He gets into the cab and drives around the campground. And I gotta tell you, his camper needed a muffler. It was a little loud. And then, that son of a bitch, he parked even closer than he was before and started his freaking generator up. Now, maybe I did something wrong in a previous life that this fella was sent to punish me or rob me of my night's sleep. But it enraged me. It upset me to no end. And I thought, all night, should I go over there? Should I knock on the door? But I knew that I was not in the proper frame of mind to go over there and speak to him, because I might have said some words that I would have regretted. And I'm just not like that. So I chose to struggle through it. But when he cranked up that generator for the second time at 5 o'clock in the morning, I just couldn't take it anymore. So I closed my tent and I packed up and I left that campsite.